All right, welcome Marina Lowe back to another edition of ACLU on the Hill 2022 edition.
Yeah, I'm glad we're here in person.
We're back at the Capitol. We're standing in the same room and we're not two-dimensional.
That's right.
It's amazing.
Progress.
So today was pretty exciting. It's day 2 of the Utah legislative session, and we had a special visitor come to talk about an important issue that you're working on. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Bryan Stevenson came in. He's the founder and the head of the Equal Justice Initiative, which is an amazing organization. He himself is an incredible person who's devoted his life, his legal career, to helping exonerate the innocent, to giving people proper defense. Just really amazing work, and we're so grateful to have him here in Utah speaking about the importance of Utah considering repealing the death penalty.
Who has he been meeting with while he's been here? You've been actually with him most of this day.
Yeah, so we had a really wonderful lunch with a variety of different folks. We had some folks from the legislature, important members of the legislature who met with him. Actually had some folks who work with the Utah Jazz who had some interesting personal connections to the death penalty who were able to join us, and also some prosecutors. So we had a great conversation. He just now also met with the media. And noticed there were a number of legislators and other folks who work in the policy arena who stopped in to hear him speak so eloquently about why now is the right moment for Utah to get rid of the death penalty.
And let's listen to some of his comments that he spoke to just a couple minutes ago in the Gold Room at the Utah Capitol.
Thanks, Bryan, for being here.
It's my great pleasure, and I just want to say how proud I am to stand between two people who are demonstrating such courageous leadership for this state. I do think the day is coming where no state in this country will execute people. There's going to be a time when we look back on this period and ask, how did that happen? And we just need leadership to get us there. And that's why it's so impressive and so remarkable and so important that members of state legislatures do the kind of leadership that both of these gentlemen represent. And I'm just grateful to have an opportunity to talk about the issues, to answer any questions that you may have. I really believe in public safety. I believe in healthier communities, safer communities, and I actually think that the death penalty is an obstacle to creating public safety. We're wasting a lot of money in the pursuit of something that doesn't, in my judgment, contribute to the health of a community. And so I'm excited to think about Utah joining the rank of states like Colorado and Virginia and New Hampshire in the last 3 years alone, to repeal the death penalty and really start thinking about the ways we can use those millions of dollars to provide more care and services to victims, to enhance law enforcement efforts around promoting public safety, and to just generally create a culture that affirms the importance of life and mercy and justice. So I'm honored to be here, looking forward to the conversation with the governor.
So the death penalty comes up almost every year at the Utah legislature. What makes 2022 different? Why are you hopeful this year?
Yeah, well, there are a number of reasons why I think now is the right time. We have two really incredible conservative sponsors who feel very passionately about this issue and really want to see it through to the finish line. We have important victim family members speaking out now about why they see the death penalty is actually more harmful than helpful to them as survivors of violent crime. We have prosecutors who have stepped up and said that they can do without the death penalty, that in fact it doesn't help achieve greater public safety to have it in place. And we've seen a real decline in terms of public support. The numbers have dropped by 30 points. Just over the past 10 years, we saw public support was at a high of almost 79%, and now it's dropped to 51%. That's a pretty remarkable decline. And so I think putting all of those factors together really sends the signal that this year is the right year for the legislature to act.
Wow, well, thank you for telling us about this important legislation. Right now, it's been introduced in the House.
It has.
And so it's just beginning its legislative journey, but something we'll be checking in on throughout this 2022 session.
Wonderful. HB 147 is the number. So
gotcha, so we can track that on the way through.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marina, for telling us all about it.
Thanks so much.